Ladies and gentlemen, today, I stand before you to speak of a truth so powerful that it will shake the very foundation of your existence. That truth is this: you are your own master. The life you lead, the values you follow, the world you create, all of it begins with you. It begins with the recognition that you have within you the strength, the will, and the capacity to become something beyond what society expects of you. We live in a world that constantly tries to shape us, to mold us into something that is acceptable, comfortable, and safe. From the moment we are born, we are told how to behave, what to desire, and what our life should look like. We are given a script, and we are expected to follow it. But I ask you this: what happens when we refuse to follow the script? What happens when we choose to tear up the rules, to write our own path, to live according to our own will? The answer is simple: we begin to live. The moment you refuse to let the world dictate your life, you become a creator. You become an architect of your own destiny. This, my friends, is the essence of what I call the will to power, the most fundamental drive within all of us. It is the desire to impose your own values upon the world, to shape reality in your image, and to transcend the limitations of mediocrity. But this path is not for the faint of heart. It is not for those who wish to remain comfortable, who are content to live as part of the herd. No, the path of the Übermensch, the Overman, is one that requires strength, courage, and a willingness to face adversity head-on. The Overman is someone who is willing to break free from the constraints of society, to live authentically, and to become who they truly are. You see, the world will try to tell you that you must conform, that you must fit in, that you must accept the norms and values that are handed down to you. But the truth is this: those who conform are not truly alive. They are simply existing, drifting from one moment to the next, trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. To live in conformity is to deny your true potential. It is to live a life that is not your own. The great challenge of life is to break free from the tyranny of the herd, to rise above the expectations placed upon you by others, and to embrace your individuality. The herd wants you to be like everyone else, to blend in, to accept the status quo. But the true power lies in rejecting this. The true power lies in forging your own path, in creating your own meaning, and in living a life that is unique to you. This is the essence of self-overcoming. The idea that we must constantly strive to become more than we were yesterday, that we must always seek to evolve, to grow, and to challenge ourselves. Life is not about reaching some final destination. It is about the journey, the constant process of becoming. The true power lies in the struggle, in the act of creating ourselves anew, day by day. And yet, this journey is not without its hardships. It is not easy to break free from the expectations of the world. It is not easy to challenge the norms, to stand alone, to live authentically. But let me ask you this: what is greatness without struggle? What is a life of purpose without sacrifice? If you are to walk the path of the Overman, you must be willing to endure hardship. You must be willing to face the trials that will inevitably come your way. And you must do so with courage and determination. You must be willing to face your own fears, your own limitations, and to push beyond them. Only then will you find your true strength. But this is not a path that leads to loneliness or isolation. No, the path of the Overman is not one of detachment from others. It is one of connection, but a connection based on authenticity, not dependence. You must surround yourself with those who challenge you, those who inspire you, and those who will push you to become the best version of yourself. Seek out the company of others who are also on their own path of self-overcoming, and together, you will rise to greatness. In fact, the more you detach yourself from the need for approval from others, the more you become magnetic. When you no longer seek validation from the world, when you no longer care about fitting in, you become a force that others cannot ignore. People are drawn to strength, to authenticity, and to those who have the courage to be themselves, no matter what. Now, I know that many of you may feel a sense of doubt. a sense of fear about walking this path. You may wonder, what if I fail? What if I am not strong enough? Let me tell you this, there is no such thing as failure. Failure is merely the result of giving up. It is the result of not continuing the struggle, of not pushing through the discomfort, the pain, and the adversity. Every setback is simply a lesson. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, and every challenge is a chance to become stronger. If you are willing to endure, if you are willing to continue the journey, you will find that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. The strength that lies within you is limitless. The power to create your own destiny, to shape your own life, and to become the person you were always meant to be. This power is yours. But it is only yours if you choose to claim it. It is only yours if you are willing to rise above the limitations of society, to transcend the herd mentality, and to embrace the path of the Overman. So I challenge you today, become who you are, embrace the struggle, embrace the challenge, and embrace the greatness that lies within you. The world needs more individuals who are willing to live authentically, who are willing to break free from the chains of conformity, and who are willing to create something truly extraordinary. The time is now. Will you step up and claim your power, or will you remain a passive observer of your own life? The choice is yours, but remember this, the will to power is within you. Harness it, and you will become unstoppable.